Watch this, because it gets better. It says, his feet was like unto fine brass, meaning brown. How brown?
As if they burned in a furnace.
You take anything and you burn it, what color do it turn? Black. So Jesus Christ is what?
Black.
So Jesus Christ is what?
Black.
That's right.
Jesus Christ is what?
Black.
Jesus Christ is what?
Black.
Jesus Christ is what? You understand? Real quick. Read that from the top one more again.
Revelation chapter 1 verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Y'all know the game of baseball? So when you get 3 strikes, you what? You out. So the Bible just said Jesus Christ's hair was white in color, woolly in texture. So do he have woolly hair? Because I noticed that everybody over here said this was Jesus, right? And then y'all said, who was this? Who did y'all say this was? You said that this was Satan. You see the problem that we have? Because with this image alone, creates black on black crime.
Right.
Because when they see white people, they see Jesus. But when they see another black man, guess what they see? Satan. They see niggas. You know what we do to Satan? We'll kill Satan. We'll sell drugs to Satan. We'll make baby mamas and baby daddies out of Satan. But the white man, they good and safe in our communities. But us amongst ourselves, we'll kill and do all manner of evil to one another because we don't see Jesus in each other.
Bring it out.
You understand? So the Bible said Jesus' hair was white in color, woolly in texture. Which one of these pictures, out of these 2 pictures, got white hair and is woolly like a sheep? This one. The same one that you said was Satan, but we're reading about Jesus. So Jesus' hair was white in color, woolly in texture. That hair on top of your head, feel it. That's the hair of Jesus Christ.
That's right.
That's right.
Feel your hair. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
You understand?
Ether.
Read on.
As white as snow. And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
So the whites of Jesus Christ's eyes were red in color because he drank wine in moderation. He was not a drunkard like our uncles and our fathers that sit up under the tree all day long getting drunk and high. No. Jesus drank wine in moderation. You know what I'm saying? You can drink wine, but you can only drink it in moderation. You cannot drink it in excess. And you have to be of age. Y'all ain't of age yet. You got to be 21 here.
Don't overindulge.
You understand? Watch this.
And his feet.
So now John looked down at Jesus Christ's feet. I can see my sister's ankles right here. All y'all ankles, it's the same color as your arm, your neck, and your face. Is your feet a different color than the rest of your body? Whose feet is white, and then you get up to their face and it's black? Who feet out here like that? Nobody. So that means your feet is the same color as what? Your skin. The rest of your skin. So read that part again.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
What color is brass? Not green, but brass. What you say? Brown.
That's right.
Is he brown? Is he brown? Okay, so his hair is white and woolly. His hair is not. So this is strike 1 against him. The Bible says his eyes will also be red. Is his eyes red? The whites of it? Is his eyes red? The whites of it. So that's strike 2. Then it said his feet was like unto fine brass, which is brown. Is he brown? Is he brown? So that would mean strike 3 for him, right? So he out of there. So this is no longer who? This is not Jesus, nor is this God. Watch this, because it gets better. It says his feet was like unto fine brass, meaning brown. How brown?
As if they burned in a furnace.
You take anything and you burn it, what color do it turn? Black. So Jesus Christ is what? We read it. If you burn anything, what color do it turn?
Black.
So Jesus Christ is what?
Black.
That's right.
Jesus Christ is what?
Black.
Jesus Christ is what?
Black.
Jesus Christ is what? You understand? So now you're understanding that skin color that you have is the same color as the greatest man that ever walked this earth.
That's right.
But what happened is, in slavery, they taught us white Jesus. They taught us to serve them, and they gave us an image for us to serve them. And we still serve white people today. That's why when all y'all came up here, you said that this was Jesus. That's why we put blonde hair in our head. We changed the color of our hair because we see that he got blonde hair. We changed it to red hair because he got red hair. But when you read the Bible, this is how his natural hair was. His hair was woolly. Your natural hair come at your head black, right? So you shouldn't have to change that, should you? Give me Ezekiel 16 real quick. Ezekiel 16 verse 14. You listen to my sister, any of these your kids? You know your kids said that Jesus was a white man? Is that true? We just read it. What color is Jesus? Which one of your kids? Raise your hand. You? What color is Jesus?
That's right.
You hear what he said? Where did we read that out of? Uh-oh.
That's right.
So we do know what Jesus looked like because it's written in the Bible. How did they crucify Jesus if they didn't know what he looked like?
No.
You got to kill. In order for them to put him on the cross and kill him, they had to know what his description was to be able to point him out and be like, that's Jesus, let's kill him. In order to know that, you got to have a description, an image. But what happened, hold this. Give me Hosea chapter 3 and verse 4. Watch this. But what happened is, in slavery, they taught us to hate ourselves, and they pushed white Jesus on us. Hate ourselves, but love me. That's what the white man said. And guess what we do? We do just that. That's why whenever when you hear about crime, black on black crime, you don't hear about Chinese on Chinese crime, do you? You don't hear about on Arab crime, do you?
Bring it
I've
out.
never heard that before. I've never heard of a Chinese baby mama. I've never heard of an Arab baby daddy. I never heard of that before. But when it comes to black people, you hear those things. Why? Based off of this image alone, it has destroyed us. Watch this.
Hosea chapter 3 verse 4. We're the children of Israel.
The who?
The children of Israel.
Because that's who y'all are. That's who we are as a people. We are the children of Israel, and it's going to prove that we're the children of Israel with this scripture. Read.
Shall abide many days.
Shall abide many days, meaning you're going to go a lot of days with what?
Without a king.
Without a king. We've been many days without a king because they say that Jesus is the king, right? Jesus is the king, but we've been looking as the white man as Jesus as our king. Watch this.
And without a prince. And without a sacrifice.
Read.
And without an image.
Without a what?
Without an image.
That's why we destroy our image by putting blonde hair, weave, bleaching cream. We go get the BBLs. We go get the fake breasts. Why? Because we've been told to hate ourselves. We've been abiding many days without an image. But now you're learning your true image is found in the scriptures that look like Jesus Christ himself.
That's right.
The greatest man that ever walked this earth. Y'all got to understand how special y'all are. But we don't conduct ourselves as such. We conduct ourselves just like the white man taught us to, like niggas. But you're learning right now that you're the Israelites, thus saith the Lord.
That's
Read
right.
the Bible.
And without an ephod. And without a teraphim.
Now go back to Ezekiel chapter 16 and verse 14. And I'm going to let you come back up, so read.
Ezekiel chapter 16 verse 14.
Come on.
And I renown.
It says, and thou renown, talking about the Israelites. Renown goes into another word for fame. Y'all know what it means to be famous, right? Who's some famous people that you know? Y'all watch sports? He would be considered famous, right? So the same way y'all know about LeBron James, this is how the other nations knew us. It says, our fame, read,
Went forth among the heathen. For thy beauty.
For who?
For thy beauty.
No, for our ugliness.
For thy beauty.
The other nations knew our fame for our beauty. You understand? We beautiful the way God made us. Ain't no reason for you to go and alter that at the beauty supply store. Because the Chinese said this is the beauty supply store and they got the black woman face on the windows. Have you ever noticed? They don't have product in there for them to use.
Bring it out.
They only have product in their stores for blacks and Hispanics to use.
Right.
So what they're trying to tell you is you ain't beautiful. You need their products to be beautiful. When God said, our renown went before the nations, the Gentiles, for our beauty. Read on.
For it was perfect.
No, it was what?
It was perfect.
Our beauty is perfect.
That's right.
That woolly hair you got on your head, that's perfect. Them blonde tips got to go.
That's right.
Because where you got that from? White Jesus. White people hair come out their head blonde like this. Black people hair don't come out their head like this.
Right.
You understand? That right there, they got to go. And I'm going to show you what it's called in the scriptures. I'm going to let the soldier bring it out. Read.
Through my comeliness.
Through God's comeliness. Not our comeliness, but God made us perfect through his comeliness. And his comeliness, we read it. Woolly hair, black skin. That's beautiful.
That's right.
He's the only one that said this black skin was beautiful. The wisest king that ever lived, named King Solomon, also said the same thing. Is it more on there? Read.
Which I had put upon thee.
God put that beautiful upon you. And I love the way that you're wearing your woolly hair.
That's
but
right.
It's more to your beauty. And we're going to get that too.
That's right.
It ain't just your skin complexion or your hair, but it also goes into your attire also.
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family.